coming back for the last time. Booyah.
Unless this game never ends.
Explaining what I do every time now, because I was doing this for consistency. Play 100, learn the tracks. Play mirror mode, because I learned the tracks. Get 150 on my own to edit the 150 trophy into the 100 parts to go, look, I did regular 150, and I didn't touch 200, because I decided if I'm doing that, that might be something to do later, since 200 is its own beast, and that could be just dumb extra shit if we ever get better internet to live stream.
Huh.
Oh, good lord. Now we have all the new faces.
Not just all the new faces, something else a lot of people might not notice. Inkling Boy is gone because they've been rolled in, if you click on Inkling Girl, they're an alternate costume.
Which makes more logistical sense.
Yeah.
And we have P. Diddy.
Though, a funny thing, the Yoshi is red and the Shy Guy is black, meaning it's saved, and Bird is also red, meaning it saved the colors for those, so if you pick Inkling Boy, the icon should flip over.
And we have Funky Kong!
You all only like Funky Kong because Mario Kart Wii is a bad game.
I don't think he did that. Funky Kong! Not a bad.
None of you actually like Funky, you like his function.
More like Function Kong, am I right?
Ooh, there's a park name. You all only like Funky Kong.
It's actually not a bad combo.
You all only like Funky Kong because he was broken in Mario Kart Wii. And if you people say you liked Funky's character, Funky didn't have a character before that. He was the fucking shop owner.
Even though there is a video, and it's funny because I watched this like 2 weeks ago, of someone analyzing Funky Kong and his deep characterization that they feel Nintendo ruined. That they talked about how Funky Kong had this great character that Rare started, but they feel Nintendo ruined it. Because they talked about Funky Kong's deep character growth.
Like I said, in the first 3 Donkey Kong Country games, he was basically a glorified shop. I will be fair, because of the nature of the game being more expansive, he did have more dialogue, and thus more of a character in Donkey Kong 64.
They talked about just throughout even the OG SNES trilogy, how he had deep characterization, man.
That you people projecting because you...
Now, what's funny about that, to literally make their point, and now I will give Rare credit for this, but on Rare's website and in the manual, they actually wrote all these backstories for the Kongs. So...
Well, because that's what you had to do back then.
So, to be technically fair, because you couldn't throw a lot of...
Because that's why I brought up, to be fair, Funky did have more of a character and personality in DK64, because due to the expanded cartridge size, you could get a lot more dialogue and, like, characterization in, so despite the fact that he was just the, like, weapon upgrade bitch in that game, he still had actual dialogue.
Basically, they used the manual and the website to talk about Funky Kong's deep character growth. This was like a 20-minute video.
Of course it was.
Oh, this is a...
Hey, I have seen people work with less and make longer videos for One Piece theories.
Oh, fun.
I guess a better way to word that would be, I have seen people stretch less over more time.
Funky has returned to us, though.
You all only like Funky because of Wii. Because Funky's the objective best character in Wii, and if you play anyone else, you are literally handicapping yourself.
Other than Princess Daisy, where she is also the best character in Wii, and Funky versus Daisy is literally down to slightly different stats, where...
I don't know if this ever changed with people learning, like, more shit or other combinations, but I think Funky was considered better because on average the areas he is better in show up more across the courses. So I believe Funky is technically better.
I haven't been on DK Mountain in a minute. It's been many minutes.
Because it was last in... Was it last in Wii?
Well, this was in 7?
I don't remember. Is the volcano still Engie? That is still a very Engie mountain.
Engie Monkey. Oh, this is a cool remix of the... And they put Kong barrels all over the...
Neat.
Feels wider than I remember.
I think that might just be the widescreen. If the last use of the course was...
So, hey, this is now in a game with drifting.
Oh, if it was in 7, it was already in a game with drifting.
I think it was last in Wii. I'm sorry, Wii does not have drifting. I don't care what... Ooh. That...
I was going to say if you try a trick, you're probably gonna fall off.
You'd have to center, but you can't trick off the...
Also, the DK cannon sign, that's new.
That's new, yes.
Okay. Because they are...
Han! I might be invincible. Oh, man.
Well, you say, oh man, but you didn't fall out of the cannon.
Well,
You got hit by the lightning and slowed down, but if that was... I feel like if that was in another game, you would fall out of the cannon.
you would fall out of the cannon
and just be carried to the end by Lakitu.
and void, because a lot of the Mario Kart games that did gliding replaced cannons with gliders and removed the iframes of cannons, which always irked me because that would leave you in a position where you literally couldn't defend yourself.
Also, like, another thing was Funky Kong in chat. Now, friends, I don't remember how much he's in the DK cartoon, but if you also like Funky because of any memes from the Donkey Kong cartoon, that doesn't count.
Uh-huh.
Even if it's outside of memes, if you like DK, you like Funky because of the characterization in the DK cartoon, again, that doesn't count because of it being the cartoon. It's its own completely different thing.
Is it, though?
Remember,
You see, this course is actually fun. I can freaking drift.
it's like how I don't want to be this guy, but it's just one of those. I've seen a few somewhat big YouTubers sort of start passing this off as some revisionist history. Start passing this off as some revisionist history, but similarly, K. Rool is not the great character you people think he is. The original K. Rool was just a generic final boss because that is what you did in an SNES platformer, because they literally did not have the space for story.
Also, I haven't seen Daisy's Circuit in a minute.
I believe that one was last used in Wii.
This is a Wii course! It literally said Wii Daisy Circuit.
No, but that means I don't think this ever returned.
It never did, no.
Oh, fun.
Oh, the shortcut's there, but yeah.
But, it was blocked off. I wonder, is that gonna open on lap 2?
No, the standees you can boost through.
Oh.
Meaning they actually did the funny thing, where certain people on Wii, it's a slow path, where it was a, hold on, explain this poorly. On Mario Kart Wii, that's always open, but the thing about that always being open is you would lose speed if you tried to drive that way, but so many people would just say fuck it and take it anyway.
Plus, I think due to the... I think in Wii, due to the, like, the bumps in the road, I believe you could also just trick off of something and get a trick boost and use that to take the shortcut.
No, it was literally open, and as long as you just kind of drove in there, it was generally objectively better, because nothing would stop you, because the slight loss of traction and speed could be offset by the fact that you could very easily just... Oh, damn it. Could be offset by the fact that you could just, drive in the tunnel. God, the blue shell counter.
Kaboom!
Though, I wonder if in this version of the track, if it has that, like, stand in it, if someone boosts through and breaks that, I wonder, is it gonna
stay open, or if the stands come back? I bet they come back.
I feel like they would come back, because that would sort of defeat the purpose, because, yeah, someone on the first lap can't get it, but then that means someone later on will get it, but if the person on the first lap is super...
There we go!
But if the person on the first lap is, like, super far in the lead, they would then, on the second or third lap, when they loop back around, it should be open, meaning their lead is going to just farther, like, widen. So I would assume the stand has to come back.
Yes. But behind it's a shortcut. You can boost through those. That's not how it works in Wii. Damn. Whee! Oh, that's a cool pose. That was a thumbnail-worthy pose.
That was also the draw me like one of your
French girls pose. Funky Kong's the best. Everybody loves Funky.
No. Like I said, everyone...
FK, Funky Kong. FK, Funky Kong is here.
Like I said, everyone only likes Funky because of him being broken in Wii. Or if not that, you're a boomer that played the Donkey Kong Country games as a child.
What's with all the blue shells today?
Hey, by the law of Mario Kart, that means they will not be there in mirror mode.
Kaboom!
You see, you're using the blue shell quota now. Meaning there will be no more blue shells for the rest of this recording.
Oh, Lord. Ah, Mario Kart. Where are we going? Yay!
I got all the tour courses because of the game being 2 laps. It can bind all of them in to different laps. Though apparently, I think it's this course. People were saying one of the tour courses in this is actually very different from its normal tour version. I don't know which one it is because, never played tour.
Nobody played Tour.
Exactly.
Everyone played Tour for 5 minutes, bitched about the microtransactions, and never again. Woohoo! Waha! A wee hee! Fucking blue shell!
Kaboom!
Again, it's fulfilling the blue shell quota now. This means
I swear to God, I've been hit by like 10 of those. Meaning the counter is probably up by 10. And remember, I reset the blue shell counter for just the DLC, and I swear last time I stopped, there was at about 50 blue shells.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see, because it was to make a petty point about how many of those just kind of RNG screw, and I think I'm up to like 20 bonus shells. Good old Funky.
Boo.
You mean yay?
I mean boo.
For the coherency of a part, though, to basically be more coherent, we're going to keep recording, but I'm going to cut to the 150 trophy footage and then fade into the in-slate. So, anyway, I will probably do the outro in the 150 footage. So, as far as this footage is concerned, I'm going to start the next part next time. But this has basically been a part, so the 150 trophy and the in-slate is coming up in a second. Got it. Okay. Wasn't too bad. There was a bit of grief, but that's just how 150cc rolls. And I'm going to do my outro now. I hope you all enjoyed the video. And I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.
Kaboom! Kaboom! Kaboom!
Push him. Oh, wait. Never mind. That might actually go in a compilation of funny little successes. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, what is your opinion on the Acorn Cup? In my opinion, this cup has a great selection of tracks. However, a common opinion I noticed, a few people hate DK Mountain and think the course is now too sterile because the road is slightly less bumpy than it used to be, which I think is ridiculous. I think the track is fine, and I feel like anybody that's complaining is just complaining for no reason, and you have some weird nostalgia for the original version of the track, and you're likely the kind of person that feels any quality of life changes or any other changes that improve the track design are bad because in your mind this removes the difficulty, even if that difficulty might have been from bad archaic track design. And I feel like DK Mountain is fine. I feel like everyone that's hating on the track is overreacting. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments. Or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.